What's up, Broncos country? Are you ready to feel the orange thunder echo through the Colorado mountains? Because today, Denver Broncos family, we're diving headfirst into a situation that's making every fan's heart beat faster. Our first-round rookie, the guy who came in to lock down the secondary, Jahdae Barron, still hasn't signed his contract with the Broncos, and training camp is knocking at the door. So what's going on behind the scenes? Is it just a routine negotiation, or is something bigger holding back our future cornerback? Strap on your helmets, grab your playbooks, because this video is taking you straight into the Denver Broncos huddle. Let's ride, Broncos family. Broncos fam, it's time to go all in. We're just days away from training camp, that magical time when the team starts to take shape, the rookies show what they're made of, and we start dreaming about those touchdown Sundays at Mile High. But while the rest of the NFL is locking in their rookie deals, here in Broncos country, we've got a plot twist straight out of a movie. Our first-round pick, 20th overall in the 2025 draft, Jahdae Barron, still hasn't put pen to paper. And he's not alone. Defensive end Shemar Stewart, picked by the Bengals, is in the same boat. But today, the spotlight's on our guy, the future of our secondary, and we're going to break this down with the passion only Broncos fans know. For those of you just getting to know Jahdae Barron, let me paint the picture. Imagine a cornerback with lightning speed, the instincts of a predator, and game awareness that keeps opposing quarterbacks up at night. At the University of Texas, he was the guy who turned big plays into nightmares for the offense, man-to-man coverage. He stuck to receivers like glue, blitzes. He came at quarterbacks like a freight train, and in the air, interceptions that brought the house down. When the Broncos picked him in the first round, Broncos country lost it. Think about it. We already have Patrick Surtain II, one of the best corners in the entire league, and now, with Barron, we're dreaming of a secondary that'll make teams like the Chiefs, Chargers, and Raiders think twice before throwing the ball. So what's the holdup? Why isn't Barron out there in orange working with the team? According to insider info, it's not really about the money. Since 2011, the NFL has had a rookie wage scale that pretty much sets how much each pick earns. In Barron's case, we're talking about a 4-year deal with a 5th-year option, likely just under the $18.1 million fully guaranteed that Emeka Egbuka, picked one spot ahead by the Bucs, signed for. So, if the cash isn't the issue, what's the delay? The answer, Broncos family, lies in the trickier parts of the deal, offset language. Let me break it down like we're grabbing a beer before the game. First-round NFL contracts are fully guaranteed, meaning the player gets every cent, even if he's cut before the contract ends. But some teams, including the Broncos, try to insert offset clauses into those deals. That means if the player gets cut and signs with another team, the salary from the new team is deducted from what the original team still owes him. It's like insurance for the team, but for players and their agents, it's a sticking point. It reduces financial security. In Barron's case, it looks like he and his agent are standing firm, trying to lock in a deal without those clauses, making sure every cent is guaranteed, no matter what the future holds. And Broncos country, can you blame him? In a sport where one injury or bad season can change everything, securing financial protection is everything. All right, tell me this, Broncos country. Do you think Barron is right to fight for a more secure contract, or should he just sign already and prove himself on the field? I know we're all dying to see him flying around on defense, but we can understand his side too, right? This is his first NFL contract. It's the moment to set the tone for the rest of his career. But hey, this situation isn't just about Barron. It reflects a bigger trend in the NFL. While we're here talking about his deal, the second round of the draft is an even bigger mess. 30 out of 32 picks still haven't signed. That's because teams like the Texans and Browns gave their rookies fully guaranteed contracts with no offsets, and that's triggering a wave of tougher negotiations. Agents are seeing this as the new standard, and it looks like Barron is riding that wave. Now let's bring this back to our side of the field. Sean Payton, our head coach, doesn't play around. He wants the team 100% ready from the very first snap of training camp. The Broncos' defense, led by coordinator Vance Joseph, is being built to be aggressive, to pressure the quarterback and shut down the passing game, and Barron is a key piece in that system. With Pat Certain, too, as our CB1, we need someone like Barron to lock down the other side and free Certain up to do what he does best, erase the league's top receivers. But if Barron doesn't sign before training camp starts in just a few days, he won't be able to practice with the team. And that Broncos family could slow down the chemistry with the rest of the secondary, not to mention the time he'll miss learning Vance Joseph's playbook. To get a sense of how important this is, just look around the AFC West. We're up against Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, who have a passing attack that's straight up dynamite. Justin Herbert with the Chargers throws missiles with surgical precision. Even the Raiders, with their speedy receivers, can be a headache if our secondary isn't sharp. In 2024, the Broncos finished the season with a solid defense, but the secondary still showed signs of inconsistency, especially against dynamic offenses. Barron was drafted to fill that gap, bringing speed, instincts, and versatility. He can play outside corner, in the slot, and even help out on blitzes. But without him on the field, we run the risk of starting the season with a hole in our defense. And that, Broncos country, is not what we want when we're aiming for the playoffs. Broncos family, you know how it is. Every year we put our hearts on the line, hoping the team is ready to fight for every single yard. After seasons of rebuilding, ups and downs, Barron's arrival in the draft brought a new spark to Broncos country. We're dreaming of a defense that shakes mile high, with picks that get the crowd on its feet and tackles that echo through the stands. But for that to happen, we need Barron on the field, signed and ready to make a difference. So, I want to hear from you. Should the Broncos give in and offer him a no-offset contract, or stand firm and keep the hard line in negotiations? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because the voice of Broncos country is what keeps this team alive. And while you're thinking about what to comment, tell me this. What game are you most excited to see Barron and Certain dominate together? I'm betting on that matchup against the Chiefs at Arrowhead, with Mahomes trying to escape our secondary. That's going to be fireworks! Drop your predictions in the comments, family. Hey, Broncos country, if you've got orange running through your veins, don't waste time. Hit that subscribe button right now so you don't miss any news, plays, or analysis from this promising season. Just click that red button, turn on the bell, and become an official part of our Denver Broncos family. And don't stop there. Share this video with that friend who never takes off their Broncos jersey. Call up your tailgate crew, and let's make Mile High shake together. Go Broncos! All right, family, I'm going to be real with you. I think Jahdae Barron is absolutely right to fight for a contract with no offsets. In a sport like football, where one play can change a career, securing financial safety is crucial. He knows his worth, and with the talent he showed in college, it makes total sense why he's holding firm. But at the same time, I can't stop picturing him and Pat Certain, too, forming a duo that makes AFC West quarterbacks cry. So here's my message to the Broncos. Get it done. Get Barron on the field, and let him show why he's the right pick for our future. And what about you? Are you Team Barron, or do you think he should just sign and focus on football? I want to see this debate heat up in the comments. So tell me, Broncos country, what would you do in this situation? Do you think Barron is right to hold out for what he deserves, or should he sign already and prove himself at training camp? Drop your comment below. We want to hear the roar of the fans. And don't forget, smash that like button, share this video with your Broncos country crew, and subscribe to the channel to stay on top of everything going down with our Denver Broncos. Until next time, family, and as always, go Broncos!